What is up, guys? It's your boy Torius, back in with another video. I said I'm back in with another video, and today I'm going to be explaining to you what it means to have to be a high value man, right? So smash the like button, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new. Let's get into it. So a lot of times we'll be listening to like Kevin Samuels, Fresh and Fit, whoever else, the manosphere, right? In the manosphere, we'll be talking about like they be talking about like, oh, you gotta be a high value man. You gotta be a high value man. What does that mean, right? What does it really mean to be a high value man? To be a high value man essentially means that you're a woman. On God, like low key, right? Like low key, low motherfucking key, bro. Being a high value man is just like being a woman, right? You know, I would consider myself a high value man, right? But Nick Torius, you're ugly. But Nick Torius, you're broke. But Nick Torius, you're dumb and fat, right? You're not a high value man. You still watch videos on how to get women, right? Well, guess what? I am a high value man, right? Because I tell myself I am. I'm just kidding. But it's not really that far-fetched though, because the thing is I was watching the Fresh and Fit podcast with Skippy, and Skippy, it's funny because Skippy, he be having this self-defeating attitude, right? And he's always like, oh, who would want to go with the loser like me? And then they're all like, no, Skippy, no, right? Nah. Because it's like the more the things that you tell yourself is what you are, right? Like your reality is defined by who you are, right? Like your reality is defined by what you tell yourself, right? So if you tell yourself you ain't shit, guess what? You ain't shit. If you listen to people that tell you ain't shit, guess what? You ain't shit. But if you tell yourself you're the best, like I have haters in my life all the time, right? I've been doing YouTube for a fucking minute, and you know, my nigga, bro, I used to wake up to people telling me to kill myself, right? Like on my comments, hey, you should kill yourself, right? Just because I've interviewed someone. This guy did, I don't know, bro. People are weird. Like people would just say negative. Like people would say things to me that made me feel so bad, bro. Like it was horrible, right? It was real bad. But you know, I never really let that get me down, right? Because I have haters now, and I understand there's motherfucking haters, right? Because the thing is, we live on Earth, right? And Earth, there's something called gravity. I feel like gravity doesn't really exist. I feel like gravity is, bruh, I just understood the Wright brothers, right? There's no such thing as gravity. If there's gravity, how the fuck are planes flying, right? I'm not saying that there's no such thing as gravity. I just feel like it's like the collective negativity of human beings, right? That we're not allowed to fly, right? I'm the type of person that likes to fly, right? I like to be in the air. I like to be in the sky. I like to fly. I like to be in space. I like to not really be on Earth, right? I don't be participating with y'all. I be in my head at the top, right? I be in my head at the top. So what happens is that when we fly and when we're up, people want to bring us down, right? The crabs in the barrel. Like it's like crabs want to bring us down because they want us to stay here on Earth with them. But guess what? Newsflash, I ain't doing that, right? Newsflash, buddy. But yeah. So what does that have to do with the high value man, right? High value men explain to themselves that they are high value. That's how they become high value in the first place. If you believe that you're the type of person who's gonna have $1 million, guess what, my nigga? You're gonna have $1 million because eventually you're gonna get there, right? You just gotta tell yourself, I am, whatever. Because the thing is like because I do, come on, bro, like what are you doing, man? I do interviews, right? And being an interviewer is low key like being a girl, right? On the hunt for potential mates, right? Because the thing is, I got dudes hitting me up all fucking day, right? Every fucking day. Yo, can I get an interview, bro? Can I get an interview? It's the same thing as girls asking me, being asked, hey, can I get a date? Can I get it? Because that's basically what it is, right? It's an interview. Hey, can I get an interview? Hey, can I get an interview? And it's literally, it's so funny because it's literally like the same exact thing, bro. Like literally the same thing. Isn't that weird? Because it's literally dudes in my inbox hitting me up to hang out with me for an hour, right? And they're like, I'll pay you. Yeah, I'll pay. Yeah. It's just like being a girl, right? And I realized that's what being a high value man is, because the thing is, I got all these dudes in my inbox hitting me up to be on my platform and shit to get interviewed. And guess what? Girls, you know, erase that, girls. I didn't say that. I'm on the prowl for high value people, right? I'm not saying I'm a girl, but I'm just saying, because I remember at one time Adam 22 said every dude's goal in life is just to be a hot girl, right? Because every dude wants every girl in their DMs talking about, hey, I want you, daddy, right? Like, that's what every girl wants, right? That's what every dude wants. Every dude wants a whole bunch of women just coming into his inbox, right? And what happens is when what the hell was I talking about? What happens is basically, you know, that's just the same thing. Like, that's why I consider myself high value, right? Because I have a whole bunch of options, right? Like, for me to do an interview with someone, it might not be girls, but it's the same principle, right? And it's easy for me to comprehend and for me to understand and explain. Because since I have all these dudes in my inbox trying to get interviewed by me, basically trying to hang out with me for like an hour, you know, giving me gifts, buying me things, doing all this stuff, right? And giving me free stuff all the time. You know, I understand. I see the symbolic. I'm a dude, so I already knew this. But it's like I see it's like the life that I live is basically the same as like a girl, that's, you know, like has a lot of options, because it's like all these dudes that don't really care to interview them because I look at their followers, right? Like anytime someone hits me up to interview them, I like how many followers they have, and they have like 700 or sometimes 100. And it's like, bruh, you don't got no posts, you don't got nothing in your link, right? Like, bruh, Instagram is like a city, right? Like, Instagram is literally like a city. Like, if all these people want to be like, oh, social media, bro, social media, man. Like, nigga, this is 2021. You need to be on social media. You gotta be popping on social media, my nigga. That's the new reality. Like, it's either you're on it or you're just left in the dust, my nigga. That's how people become successful. Like to get an interview with me, you're gonna have to be with the fucking shits, my nigga. Like, because the thing is, I'm gonna be basically taking influence by you, right? If let's say I interview you. Let's say that I do an interview with you and I hang out with you for 1 hour. That means for me personally, I have to take in your influence for that 1 hour. And if you got nothing going on, that means that I'm spending my time hanging out with a person that has nothing going on, right? They just want to interview. It's the same thing as a girl, right? Girls don't want to spend time with dudes who got nothing going on, because then that's gonna rub off on the girl. The girl wants to go higher. The girl wants to go into better places. If she's spending an hour with a dude who got nothing going on, she's saying, damn, this is my she's being influenced for 1 hour to, damn, I have nothing going on. Like, by dude not having nothing going on, that means that she's not gonna have nothing going on either, right? You gotta understand that. I take my time very serious. I have certain things in my schedule. I'm not gonna be hanging out with people. I'm not gonna, because the thing is, I can't interview everyone. Because the thing is if everyone's on it, then it's not special, right? The same thing with girls. If everyone is fucking a girl, it makes her not special. Like, these are things dudes gotta understand, right? Like, dudes be mad. Oh, she don't want to fuck. Yeah, nigga, she don't want to fuck, because then you're gonna make her less special, because you ain't doing shit, right? Just be a nigga that's doing shit, you know? It's really not that hard to start doing shit. All you gotta do is just pick one thing, focus on it, learn every day something new about it, and that's it, right? And just go out in life, right? That's all you gotta do. It doesn't take that long. It's not that hard to become a high value man, right? Just know your shit. As long as you know your shit, it makes you an interesting person. It's gonna be in your field. Like, people are gonna understand, like, oh, this is a dude that knows his shit, right? Like, this is a dude, like, for me, I do tattoos, right? So, like, tattoos like my main thing. And like, for me, I'm trying to become a person that knows everything about tattooing. So if anyone needs a tattoo advice or something about a tattoo, guess what? Ask Torius, because I know, right? I know about the tattoo. But yeah, that's basically what being a high value man is. It's just being a girl, right? But you gotta understand, dudes got nothing going on. They just want a girlfriend, but then have nothing going on. It's like, remember, you're influencing this person. You gotta stop being selfish, right? Like, you gotta take your eyes off of yourself for once, and understand, you know, this isn't just my life that I'm influencing. I'm influencing this girl's life too, basically. That being said, like the video, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new, and if you have any questions, just DM me on Instagram at Torius at 6 Feet Interviews, and I will answer your question in a video later on. Subscribe to the Patreon, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.